Alright. Boom! We're started, ladies and gentlemen, with the Pedal to the Metal podcast. Let's go! Let's go! Let's do this podcast
Yeah.
like it's 2025 in September. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Whatcha? Here we are.
Oh wow! So turn on that camera, you sexy bee.
Oh yeah, I will.
This is the new thing that we do in the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody look at Mech for the next 2 minutes that is listening.
Mm. I'm a great
Okay.
guy. A great
Oh
guy.
yeah, okay, yeah. Hey, I'm here. I
Oh,
got
we
clothes
were.
on this time.
Oh, there's Jake. I was watching Mech for 2 minutes and then you popped on. All right, well, that's fine. I was enjoying the moment and then Mech watching. All right, what's up, Jake? How you doing, man? You're frozen. You're frozen.
I'm frozen.
uh,
I've been frozen today.
I've done so many of these podcasts that it's like funny. But we're only getting started. We're only getting started, and Mech is just like there. Sometimes you're just there, Mech. Sometimes. So like, what's up, Mech? What's up, Jake? Are you actually there?
My ex is there. No, this is
No.
Jake Bot AI.
Yeah. Could be. I was watching this dude. He's dressed up in whiteface. There's all these viral videos going around of him at a NASCAR show, and he wears like a whole white body outfit. He looks like you, Jake, except for underneath the mask, he's like yeah, he's black, but he's like I don't know why he does it or why he did it, but it's just like
Yeah, I
what he
could see
wanted to do.
myself looking black. Get the Robert Downey
Uh,
Jr. treatment in Tropic Thunder, where they make him black. It's just like, yes,
yeah,
I
yeah.
am black. I am
There's
black man. Black man.
Yes.
I could be black. I mean, like white chicks. And white chicks, I saw there was a behind the scenes thing where they had like different makeup shit on, and it looked way too real. They ended up picking the one they did because it looked like so ugly, but they were just like, oh, it's just Botox, don't worry about it, I just think that's so fun. But like those things like white chicks and like the Grinch, like Jim Carrey actually had to have all that shit put on him, all the hair and everything. It's like I miss when movies did that. Like the guy in the first Fantastic Four movie, The Thing, like he actually had all that rock shit put onto his body. Nowadays it's all
you
CGI
know what?
crap, but like I respect when people actually had to get in some crazy ass suit and like because you know what the thing is when someone's in a suit like that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie where they're all in like the turtle suits, that's real. Like that's a real suit. Like that thing I could reach out and touch that. CGI I know it's fake.
All right. You know
You
what
dig?
we need on the podcast is like I need to figure out because Mech's done it before on his computer where I can like pull up images of the things we're talking about while we're talking about them, like the
Yeah.
image of
Well,
each
look,
of
look. I
these
mean,
people.
hey, hey.
It's
If
just
you're
like
in that age range, you know what I'm talking about, though. Like
yeah,
that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie's great, great movie.
It is.
is it
The other ones really aren't as good, but like but they're still like goofy. They're goofy fun.
have.
Which
That first
one?
one, that's
I
a
don't know
good
if I
movie.
watched it. I don't think I watched that. But yeah, it's.
Yeah.
Which one, Jake?
Yeah, well, I mean, I would prefer the first one. I prefer that's like the live action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. That's from like the '90s. But that shit, honestly, for how retarded and goofy it is, it's just like, like mad respect to putting on this fucking turtle costume and then going doing kung fu and all this shit and like throwing stabs and nunchucks around like that shit. Like, oh my god, you'd hardly probably be able to. You probably couldn't even fucking see anything in that damn thing. But you're just like, got to do it because making live action movies is it's tough work, tough job. I gotta make these huge costumes. You know how much these costumes probably cost to like fucking make? They probably cost like $100,000 a suit. Like, oh man.
That
But that's why
Ninja
I
movie
love
was
those movies.
insane.
Like I'm trying to think about other movies where they got the guy like in some crazy ass suit, like. But it's tough. Oh, how about The Mask, right? Jim Carrey in The Mask too. Remember how like in The Mask, like that's not like I mean, yeah, the cartoon things where like all his eyes are bugging out of his head, like that shit's CG. But like everything with him like running around with the mask on, like that's a real mask and like fake teeth and all this shit that was like grafted onto him. Like that shit's crazy. But that's like super cool. I like that. It was just you know what was actually pretty good. I watched like that Netflix One Piece show, and like honestly, I was like, damn, I really respect how they got like whole outfits. These like guys, like the fish guys, like they looked like they had some makeup and some shit on to actually look like that. Like it didn't look that CG or anything. I was like, damn. Like this is actually pretty badass that they put so much effort into like the set design, the characters, especially Luffy. Like Luffy felt like how he was in the anime, like that endless optimism and hope and fight, and it's like you love to see it. You love to see it. And then my mom was actually watching it because she was like, "Oh yeah, let's watch this," and it's like, okay, I'll watch it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, it's actually pretty good." Like it's like actually pretty fucking good. So I watched like 2 seasons of that, and then there's a third one that's coming like 2026. So it's like, it's pretty cool. It's pretty nice.
There's another one coming out.
Yeah, yeah, but it's slow. It's slow because there's like there's a lot of it just takes a lot of effort. I mean, like I was looking at them, they're like in this house and it's like got all kinds of fancy artifacts and things on the walls and like plates hung up on the walls. I'm just like, this shit's crazy, crazy that they made this whole thing. I mean, some of it and some of the things has to be like some CGI in the background or some shit. I mean, it has to be because that shit is crazy how huge everything is and how it's good. It's really good. It was really good. It was like the Fallout Amazon whatever show. I was watching that and I was like, you know what? It's pretty good. Outfits are pretty good. Story's interesting. I know a lot of people play the games and they're like, oh, I don't like it. Oh, it's blah blah blah, not how I do it. It's just like, dude, it's just one guy's take on the game. Like don't worry about it. It doesn't take away from the other games. If you don't like it, just ignore it. It's just I like it personally. I like it. I think it adds to the game. People take things from the show and they mod it into the game, and it adds to the game. It enhances the game. And it was a pretty
Uh,
fun. It was a pretty fun show. That was only season one. Then they're on the season two. It's like you got like the ghoul cowboy guy that was before the war. You got the girl that grew up in the vault and she's really nice. And then you got like the Brotherhood of Steel guy who is he's like on a mission to get this to get all this crazy shit. This guy's head. It's got this chip inside of it. There's all kinds of crazy shit going down. But it was fun. That was fun. It was a good show.
nice.
Yeah, it was good. It was good, and people shit all over it. But it's like, bro, I can tell you didn't even see the show. Like, if you saw it, you'd be like, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Like, I might not agree with that, but like, it's pretty cool. Because it's its own story. It's not a story from any of the games. It's not a retelling of that. It's just its own story. Its own story. And can it not be its own story? When everyone plays these games, are they not making their own story too? You know? Because God knows the shit fit it would be if they tried to do a recreation of like Fallout 1, but then like, oh, their character did something that they wouldn't have done in the game, and then they'd be throwing a shit fit. So it's like, just make their own story, their own characters, their own goals and ambitions, their own kind of morality. It's much more fun that way. And I feel like we all win.
Yeah.
Yeah, but great show. I'm not sure how season 2 is going to be. I'm definitely going to watch it. I want to see what the guy's doing with it. What kind of crazy story things have happened in this part, in this kind of like alternate, live action universe. Very fun, very fun. Because I just love the Fallout games. I feel like they're great. I'm not like a turn-based strategy kind of guy, so I don't really play like 1, 2, and tactics. But because the first one I played was Fallout 3, because I had a PS3 and I got that game for $3. And I mean, dude, for the amount of time that you can play that game, $3 is a steal. It's a steal. It's a steal. You could easily put like 100 hours into it, like go to school, whatever, come home and put like another fucking 5 hours into it, because it's just fun. It's fun to explore, fun to find different things, fun to do all the DLCs, because that was a Game of the Year edition, so it had like all this extra content in it too. And then New Vegas is just insane. And then Fallout 4. Fallout 4 is pretty good. Fallout 4 is pretty damn good. I don't play Fallout 76. I don't like MMOs. I don't like these like giant, massive things. It's just like nah. I'm not paying some subscription thing to be playing this game. But to be fair, Fallout 76 is pretty cool. You have like the giant like Jetsons looking mega mansions, flying cars, all kinds of cool buildings, like a crashed satellite turned into like a giant raider village. All kinds of crazy shit in Fallout 76. It's pretty awesome. And if there was like a single player Fallout 4 version of it, like I would buy that shit in a heartbeat. But when it's like, oh no, you have to pay and you have to keep paying for this version with that, it's like, no, not happening. Nada, zilch, ain't happening. Nope. Especially with like the
Yeah.
horrible release of Fallout 76, where they're like, we'll give you a nice canvas bag. It was a cheap plastic bag, not canvas. They just straight up lied. They gave you like this little plastic helmet thing. It had mold in it. They all had mold in it because they weren't properly stored. Shit was a fucking disaster. That and the fact that it's an MMO, I ain't buying that shit. But if it was just like, no MMO fucking bullshit and could just play it, I'd be like, yeah, I'm down. I'm down. That'd be a good deal. Yeah, but I ain't letting them stooge me.
Yeah.
Well, fucking stooging me.
All right. I made the title of this podcast movie costumes. Oh, film. I respect the film, gaming, whatever podcast. There we go.
Yeah. Well, look, let's keep talking about it because it's like,
Film
did
production.
you guys ever watch the original Super Mario Brothers movie?
Gaming. No, I have not watched the movie. I
Because
like. I played
there's
the
a
games.
live action one.
I like the
There's a live action one.
Nintendo 64. I played the game Super Mario, Super Mario. I think that's what it was. Super Mario 64, and that game was probably like all the Nintendo 64 games. I think that was my favorite video game system actually out of all the systems that exist because I spent the most time like playing
Well,
it.
what other games did you play on it?
Super Smash Brothers was a favorite for sure. And then there's
Oh yeah,
Mario Go Kart 64, Star Fox,
Mario Kart. Yeah, true.
and like Super Mario Party. Mario Party is a fun game to play with multiple people. Played Pokemon
Yeah, it really started up a
battles.
whole bunch of different things like Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon
Yeah,
Snap.
Stadium.
Damn it, there's a bunch of shit. I do like the
Yeah, you
N64
never
a lot.
played.
The the, the game with the little toy
You never
soldiers.
played Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah, they didn't
You know
have
what?
Grand Theft Auto 5.
I don't really play it that much. Like I respect Grand Theft Auto, but I'm also just like, I just feel like I don't want to. I was kind of more of a Saints Row guy. I love Saints Row. I loved hitting people with the big dildo bat and like making cars explode and killing people and fighting gang wars. Like that shit was fun. That shit was like retarded and goofy, but I liked it, because it was like, why does it have to be strictly realistic like GTA? Can I not just ride some like retarded, weird vehicles and do all kinds of bullshit? Like, it was fun. It was fun. But, then eventually they sold like the rights to that to some other company that just made some like bullshit, like third person shooter with it. It was like, nah, bro, Saints Row could have been the GOAT. The GOAT. But they just had to
Have you ever
sell,
mind the new Grand Theft Auto 6?
Dude, GTA 6 is going to be fucking crazy. I mean, it better be crazy, because if it's not, ain't no one buying it. The hype is insane for GTA 6. Like, there's got to be all kinds of crazy shit. Like, if I can't walk around and, like, watch, like, TV shows, like, in universe, in the game, I mean, I want to do all kinds of crazy shit. I want all kinds of weird, like, things that you can go to and do and weird missions. Like, I want it all. GTA 6 better be the fucking best game ever goddamn made, or it's getting fucked. I mean, seriously. People are not taking like some bullshit mid game for GTA 6, Like, it better be good. It better be like deep too. It better have like good content, characters. If it doesn't, people are gonna be pissed.
Right.
How long have people been waiting for GTA 6? Like, the game better fucking knock my socks off and blow my dick off. I mean, seriously. Anything less than that, and it's just like into the garbage. I'm refunding it on Steam. If I'm not playing it in like the first 2 hours, I'm like, this is the best game ever made. Then it's like into the garbage. Because gamers cannot have this tolerance for mid games. We buy mid games, they make mid games. But if we only buy the creme de la creme, the top of gameage, then other games will just have to get fucking good. Get good or get blasted on mid.
Yeah, what came first, Fallout or Grand Theft Auto? I'm pretty sure it was Grand Theft Auto because they had Grand Theft Auto 1, which came out like way back. So, because I
I
feel
know.
like
Let's just look
because
it up, right? Fallout 1.
yeah, I played Fallout 3 mostly, but like I understand it's like the concept of how the map works and like how the different decisions are made throughout the game and how you can do different things. It's like this. That's kind of I feel like they kind of took inspiration from Grand Theft Auto to make the Fallout games a little bit, maybe. Like how they made like
Damn.
the big world.
Well, both of them actually came out in the same year.
Oh
They both
wow.
came out in 1997.
Oh damn. I would have
This
not
girl came
expected
out in the
that.
same year.
Damn. Man,
Wow.
they've been more intertwined with each other than I thought.
What platform did the Fallout game come out on? Was it Xbox as well, or were they both Xbox or PS something, PS1?
Jesus. It came out on so many things. I mean, what did it come
Yeah.
out on originally? Just like MS-DOS, Windows, Mac OS, and OS X. So that was just like a PC game,
Oh
mostly
wow.
Fallout. But
Mm,
no, wait. So that came out October 10th, 1997, right? So let's find out when
yeah.
they really came out. Let's go find it out really. GTA 1. So then you go and look up this, right? And it's like, okay, that came out in 28th November 1997. So damn, Fallout actually came out like a month before that.
Hmm.
That doesn't really matter. I mean, they're both in 97. But damn. And look at that. See, the original GTA fucking came out for MS-DOS, Windows, PlayStation, and Game Boy Color.
Game Boy Color. Ah, it must have been like a whole different version for each system then.
Hmm. So yeah, so both of them were PC games, but then GTA also came out for the PlayStation, and then I mean the original GTA was like some like top down like sprite based thing. It could probably be ported to the Game Boy.
Hmm. Oh, I played
Kind
the
of
original.
crazy.
I actually played the original GTA when I had a Sega system. It was it was pretty interesting how you could see how the game evolved from where it started, but it was so boring to play the first one. But it was like you could actually like you could understand where everything came from and how it built up to where it is today by playing the first one. So just like
Yeah, it's yeah, it's the same with like Fallout. It's like Like you could tell that the later Fallout games, like because remember, like the original 1 and 2 and Tactics, that was made by Interplay, but like the 3 and 4 were made by Bethesda, and then like New Vegas they hired like Obsidian, which had like some Interplay guys and some other guys to make New Vegas. So, but it's crazy. It's crazy how you can see things that are so similar, how it's changed. I really like it a lot, though. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. You know, just feel a really nice game. And I feel like the Bethesda games also have that crazy modding community too, where you can kind of like add extra weapons, extra armors, change up textures, and you can just make your own. They give you when you buy like Fallout 4 or 3 or New Vegas, they give you the Garden of Eden creation kit, which lets you just make your own weapons, make your own, just add your own weapons to the game, change up stats, change up textures, do whatever the fuck you want, And it's like super intuitive to use for a video game making thing. Really cool, really really cool. That's why you see these games where people are like still playing a bunch of Fallout 4 and not as much 3, but a good amount. The thing is, you have a mod that just adds 3 to New Vegas. So most people that play 3, they just add 3 to New Vegas with this mod, and now they have both games in one save file. It's crazy. It's crazy. But that's exactly why I love all of these games, Because it's like, oh yeah, this new game, I got to buy it. It's like, but do you really got to buy it? You could wait for that to be like whatever. Just play like Fallout. Some guy made some crazy new quest mod thing to play in that, or Skyrim, or whatever. Like a whole bunch of shit for them. They just released the new fucking the Oblivion remake. People are already making shit for that. It's fucking insanity. But it's also great because it's like, basically buy one of these games for cheap for like $5 on sale. And then like, no, I just have like, an easy 1,000 hours worth of gameplay in this fucking game. So it's like, boop, easy, you know, it's such a good buy. Yeah. Yeah.
Dang.
But man, some people they're the kind of gamers where they're like gotta play online, gotta play against other people. It's like no, brothers first. And to be fair, like things like TF2. I have a whole bunch of hours in TF2. I love TF2. And the reason why it's so fun is because you can play against other people. You can put sprays down, and they can look at your sprays and get distracted, and you stab them in the back. There's all kinds of crazy shit to do in TF2. And they're other players, so they're smarter and they're harder to kill than like the dumbasses in some Bethesda game, which you can just like blast and like it's not that challenging, unless they're a giant hulking mega mutant monster that like kills you in like one hit. But I mean, but like everyone in TF2, everyone in Counter Strike is super deadly. Like as soon as you walk through those doors, you're gonna get sniped. Like you got to fucking play real crazy to win in those games. You got to be smart, but you also got to be crazy. Oh man, yeah. I like multiplayer games. I just don't really play them a lot recently. I've just been out biking, and then I just like playing a nice, relaxing game after I'm done biking. Like maybe play a bit of Bloons Tower Defense while watching a YouTube video until I go to sleep. You're not trying to get too stressed out with like, oh man, I
Yeah,
gotta
Mex got
be
that
careful.
game.
There's a sniper in this thing. Oh,
Mex
what?
I got that game too.
Yeah, it's a nice game, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, it's just a fun game. It's not like super crazy, but if you try to beat some of these crazy missions, the boss fights, that it can get real intense. But sometimes it's just nice to play some basic levels. Like maybe try to farm for some achievement. It's nice. It's relaxing.
Do you like team up in the new one
Yeah,
to do
that's
multiplayer,
been
or
boring.
do you
I
like
feel
team,
like you can tag team in
or
that. Yeah, I mean,
or
I should
or,
go
or
on
do
favorite
you,
fight.
or is it like one versus one where it's the last person standing is in the game for multiplayer?
Yeah, you can play multiplayer if you want.
You can
Yeah,
easily. I already know how to.
yeah. You and
I
Matt
know.
could play
I'm
it.
trying to get some. I'm trying to get some more of these heavy achievements. Like they just released an achievement for beating like the tutorial mission. The tutorial mission, and it's like at 0.3% completed because like no one plays the tutorial mission. So I went and I did it and I played it and I was like, that was the easiest hard achievement ever. I mean, eventually it's probably going to go down to being like a 5%er achievement, but like you know what I was doing? I was playing that, and I was just like, "Oh, there's like the thing for using like the Chinook with the helicopter to move one tower somewhere else." And like, I would just farm doing that, playing a bunch of missions, because I was like, you know, I'm never going to use this again. And these things I'm doing are already really easy, so might as well just use this to like farm that. And that was like an easy under 1% achievement that you get. It's nice. It's nice, but it's also like, you know, I mean, you think about it, is it really an achievement? I mean, there are crazy achievements in real life to do. But I mean, again, it's just something I do when I'm tired and I'm done doing everything I'm going to do that day, but not tired enough to go to sleep. So I'm just going to play some of that until the coffee wears off and I can sleep. So, you know.
Hey Jake, you actually wanna play some Balloon Tower Defense and stream it on the pod?
Oh, man, I don't know. I don't know how to go and put that on there. Maybe another time, another day. For now, nah, I mean, man, I don't know. It looks like it might rain up here too. I was saying like, oh, I might go out biking, do some shit, but I'm like, I don't want to get caught in some bullshit. Oh man, yeah, they're saying for some thunder and lightning in the next hour.
Yeah, same in yeah Pennsylvania. That's happening. So like, I was gonna do something else, but then Matt hit me up for the pod, and I was like, you know what? I kind of like podcasting too much. I'm too addicted to it, so I'll just do this. So, I'm back. Let's go.
Yeah, it's just some bullshit, you know. I mean, I guess I won't be
Yeah, I gotta
biking
go to
today
bed
anyway.
right after this.
I mean, if I'm not gonna bike, I don't know. I mean, I might just hit up Mike and see if he wants to go to like Solderton. You know, maybe hit up the gym over there. You know, it's a nice gym. Nice gym.
Yeah, I gotta get some push ups and pull ups set again too, so I might as well hit up a gym too.
Yeah, hit up a gym. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you know, you could use it, but you're doing good. You're doing good. You can already do pull ups, push ups. You know, pretty impressive. You know. Oh, yeah, but I feel like I can't do pull ups without the assist because I'm like fucking way too heavy. Like when I put like 100-pound counterweight on there, I can do it. But that like basically lowers my effective weight. If I'm like 250 and that's minus 100, that's like 150 pounds. I could lift that, like do a pull up with that. But yeah, not with complete body weight. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna tear my arm like out of the socket with that much body weight. You know, it's hard. It's hard to even just fucking stay up like that. You know, even just to hold yourself like that without just completely just going limp and just being like, oh. Very painful. Very painful. You know, I mean, I don't know about you, Mike. Like, you ever do a pull up recently? I mean, it's not really something you need to
No, I
do, you
haven't
know?
tried. It probably
Yeah.
hurt because my arm is hurting right now.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I just still can't do the body weight with that. I'd like to get to that point, but I'm going to have to get like fucking gorilla arms to be able to lift that kind of shit, you know? And I'm not really trying to lose weight. Like, I want to just be big and, just want to be big, heavy, tough guy. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. Not like too heavy, but like heavy enough, you know? Yeah, 'cause it's like some people that are
I
anorexic,
understand.
they're always trying to like lose weight and be like some 80-pound motherfucker. It's like, nah, bro, come on, you know? Like you should be a decent size, decent musculature going down. I feel like I don't know. I just feel like the best part about muscles, it just feels good. You know what I mean? Like working out, you get muscles. It's like a physical thing that you can see progressing. and that feels good. You know, it's just like building something. Like when you build something, you can see it. When you draw something, you can see it. You know. So because it's true. Like I feel like when I first started working out, like I couldn't even flex my arm. You know, like I would flex and there'd just be nothing there because it was like there was no muscle. There was just zero muscle, and it feels bad. You know, it feels bad. Like not being able to lift nothing or do nothing. It sucks. But and that's the thing. You just got to keep going, keep hitting the gym. It was like Gymuary, we were there every single day. Feels good though. Feels good hitting the gym. It's like You see a lot of people, you can tell they go to the gym a lot, because like they got toned muscles. Like it's like Now, occasionally you do see some steroid freaks down at the gym. Like I'm not gonna lie, you see these dudes where they're just like it feels like their muscles have muscles on top of them. It's like that's an unnatural muscle shape. Like that shit ain't real, bro. Come on. Like get the fuck out of here with that fake muscle shit. I feel like steroids got their use. Like if I was going like out into battle and needed to kill someone, I feel like doing some roids would help out a lot cuz like you just get so huge and like strong. It'd be fucking crazy. The thing is, if you do steroids a lot, you are going to die. You are not going to make it to 50. You are going to die of a massive heart attack because steroids increase the size of your heart too. But when they increase the size of your heart, then the blood can't go through the heart, so you die. Like that's, that's basically what happens. So steroids could be useful in a pinch, but if you're just using steroids just to look like a big dude, like big mistake, dude. Big mistake. Hmm. Yeah, but I see the appeal. I see the appeal. You just got to work out like a guy on steroids. That's just what it comes down to. You just got to work out like a dude who's on like meth and steroids, just fucking absolutely bamming the weight at the fucking gym. Like, Oh, you just got to know when to stop. You just got to know when to stop because there are times where it's like, yeah, I probably pulled something because I was working out too hard, too much, hit too many of the same machines back to back. I mean, it sucks, but I mean, could be worse.
I legitimately have like no muscle right now.
Yeah, and you
I
want
have
to
a
get
little
muscle.
bit.
Yeah, you want to get that muscle back. Muscle's good for you. You feel good when you got muscle. You're strong. Just and I feel like I don't know. People are like muscles are attractive. I know like it's true to an extent, but I feel like muscles make you feel good. You feel good. You feel confident. You're confident. You're more smooth, and that makes you more attractive. That's kind of where it comes from. It's not just muscles themselves, but it's just like you're like, damn, ooh, that arm is like, I'm like looking at it now. It's like fucking like, oh yeah, that's a decent sized bicep there, you know. But it's still a long way to go. I mean, soon I'll be like fucking flexing and like ripping out of this Hawaiian shirt right here. And you got to keep going until you get to your goals.
True.
And I mean, basic science says that as long as you're lifting as much as you can lift and just doing that every time that you can, that you'll grow. Like I was doing like 100 on the bicep curl. Now I'm at like 140 on the bicep curl. And that's like the machine with the two of them. So that'd probably be about like 70 each tops, which I feel like I don't know about 70 with just like, because you got to work the stabilization muscles too. So you'd probably have to do like lower weight and that. It's a little complicated, but not that much. There's just different muscles that you use. And the stabilization muscles are really, really important because, they're kind of like the muscles on the side, like almost like the little things that like hold the muscles up. Like if the muscles were like the electric cables and the stabilizer muscles are like the fucking electric towers that hold all the cables up, you know? And doing the machines, you're typically not working the stabilizer muscles too. So that's why you can lift more on a machine, but then you'd be doing just the fucking dumbbells and be like, I can't even lift like half of that. It's like, yeah, because your stabilizer muscles are fucking shaking like, oh, I can't support all this. I need the machine to support it. You know? But goddamn, does it feel good being able to just fucking like wrap like twice as much as what you can on the dumbbell on the machine? It feels good, you know? Feels good. But ultimately, you got to work the stabilizer muscles too, because when they're weak, you know, that's like shrinking your muscles a lot. You can just feel it. Like you'll work out and you'll get the feel for it. Yeah, it's good. But I feel like no one's stronger than actual farmers, like people that have to go out and actually till the fucking fields, and construction workers that actually have to lift all these pipes and shit all the time. Like those guys are strong, you know? Probably going to throw out their back one of these days, but goddamn, they're strong, you know? You see things as like construction guys versus bodybuilders, and the construction guys, they're like half the size of these bodybuilders, but still lifting weight just as much as them, even more than they can lift. It's like, damn. Yeah, those construction guys are fucking built different, dude. They're fucking crazy. You know, it's like, and they get paid like this tiny little amount, and they're over there like basically making all these buildings that companies will profit off of for the fucking like rest of time eternal. I don't know, man. Respect to all our construction workers in the audience. You know, I mean, I know there isn't an audience, but if there was, then I'd be saying like, hey, you know, construction guys, good on you.
Yeah, right. I already knew because I've always wanted to become a construction worker, and yeah,
Yeah. Well, look, having bad knees and
my
being a
uncle's an
construction worker is not, that's not a good idea. Probably will die.
Dude, I watched the Phillies game yesterday, and there's this. Yeah. But like I feel like you can't relent to this Karen bullshit, you know what I mean? I would have sooner punched her in the fucking face than give her the goddamn ball, bro. I mean, seriously. You know?
the entitlement on some of these people. I hope the guy, I hope some of the players or something gave the kid a ball or something afterwards and signed it because like fuck that fucking Karen bitch. I don't know. I saw that too. Isn't that the funniest, like worst thing ever? And that kid got something afterwards, so that's nice. Got like the hat with the sign thing on it. Mm. Yeah, Mike, you know, yeah, exactly. Just you know, you think about it. Mm. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's big brain time. It's big brain time, you know? It's like that shit where like in Florida or wherever, like where the cop fucking arrested the dude outside the CVS waiting for his Uber driver. I mean, think about it. Cops over there like, hey, you know, this fucking guy works at CVS. He's working like the shift until night, you know, hard shift. You know, I'm gonna go over there and harass him and then arrest him. No matter what he says, even whatever, and then afterwards, he can sue the police department. I won't get fired even if I'm a dickhead. And then that guy gets some money that would have been just like like taxpayer dollars that would have just been stolen by the government anyway. It's like cop over there being big brain time, being like, I love this civilian so much that I'm going to do something I don't want to do and be a dickhead to him so that he can get paid from the taxpayer dollars that our government steals, you know? Won't even affect me because of qualified immunity. It's big brain time, you know? Like people, small brain just be like, that cop just a dickhead. But big brain dudes are just like, this guy knows what he's doing. He's helping out the community and these people working shit ass jobs like at CVS by doing that shit. Think about it. Think about it. I'm not saying that's what it is, but maybe even at like a subconscious level, the guy was just like, you know what? I'm gonna like rough this guy up, get him paid, you know? Then he won't have to work another day in his life at this CVS crap. Down your pipe and smoke it.
Right.
Oh man.
Anyway, I need to go to bed. You want to close this out?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, you could leave. Yeah, you could leave, Mike. I'll stay for another 15 minutes.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Adios.
I see ya. And see, it's like what Jesse said with like Jake. Why are you always so fucking pissed or whatever? Sound like you want a beer on the podcast? Because the podcast is happening at 12 o'clock at night. I'm fucking tired. I'm out biking, going to the gym. I'm fucking exhausted. Maybe I don't want to be on a. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's on the night shift. That's why he's so fucking tired. But you know, hey, at least Mike's getting a taste of his own medicine, trying to get me to come on all this time at 12 o'clock. It's like, yeah, you know what? Let's just go during the day. You know, where both of us are up at the day. You know, yeah, number one podcaster, all of Florida. Let's get it. Europe. But it's you know, yesterday was nice. You know, I went out to a show. Like Grateful Dead band, Crickets and Cicadas, that was playing like over at the Brass Collar. That was nice. You know, it's went there for a bit. Got a drink. They had like some weird chamomile beer thing. I had that. It's pretty nice. Probably helped me sleep later. And like not puke. So that was good. Got Mike a drink. He drinks like fucking like maybe a little more than half of it, and he gives the rest to me. And then I'm like that plus the drink that I had plus all the other whatever shit. I'm just like, dude, too much, man. And he's like, oh well, you can just whatever. I'm like, I paid for it. I'm gonna drink it. Okay, if you ain't drinking it, I'm gonna drink it. I mean. Just weird to go and offer some like almost drunk drink to someone like, hey man, you want this? Definitely not Rohypnol, bro. It's like I gotta drink it. I gotta drink it. I'm not throwing it away. How much they charge for this goddamn beer? Yeah, I'm not throwing it away. Oh my god. But it was fun. It was a good show. It was nice. It was decent. Just had to leave because Mike's walking those dogs. He's gonna be doing that the whole fucking time. So I don't even know what I'm gonna do today. Honestly, I'm like this weather is fucked. Like I don't want to be out there and get stuck in the lightning. Like, I almost got struck by lightning once. I want to get struck by lightning. I want to get hit by the lightning. But at the same time, I'm like, I want to go bike. Like, I want to go do something. But I'm also just like, if I'm out there and shit's fucked, I mean, I'm gonna have to call someone to come in and like grab me in the bike and just drop me off. Shit. I mean, some of these days, like it was like I got, I was out biking and it was like a nice light rain. I was laughing and having fun. Like that was nice. But like, if this shit goes right to thunder lightning, I'm in a lot of trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble. I don't really want to be out in that shit. I mean, like I'm gonna have to go like fucking. I'm gonna have to just go into some building and just chill there for a bit. I mean, I'm gonna have to just make an emergency pit stop somewhere. At the same time, I'm just like, God, weather been so good this August. Eventually, it's gonna get icy and like not really good for biking. I mean, it's fall. Like I feel like you could still bike if you're not a pussy. You know what I mean? But when winter, and if it's a cold winter, like it's been a cold August, it's gonna be intense. And I'm not gonna wanna. I don't want to fuck the bike up with this ice shit. I mean, shit. I've even when it's raining, even you go and like step on those crosswalk paint things, like you'll slip. Fuck those crosswalks. Never cross at a crosswalk, people. Okay, like cross somewhere where there's like less traffic and like because if you're crossing there, there's people turning out behind you that could also hit you in front and also the people that are going this way. Don't cross at that crosswalk. Or cross at it, but like be careful if you have to. But if you can just cross somewhere in the road from like some grass and then cross over where you're only looking both ways and not like I have to look this way, that way, have to look at people turning this way. There could be people turning that way, people turning that way, people turning that way. You just don't want to mess with it. You don't want that. You don't fuck with that. Fuck what anyone says about that. I gotta walk on some stupid painted thing, land to the free, but I gotta walk on some stupid painted thing or bike across some stupid painted thing. Suck my fucking dick and nuts, okay? I'm not having that shit. I'm gonna do what's safe for me. Okay, there are fucking white crosses all over the thing because people fucking crossed where they were supposed to. Fuck that. In your heart of heart, you know where it's good to cross. Yeah. Not everyone obeys the button. Not everyone obeys the button. Not everyone like people speed through red lights. People don't stop when the white man with the little cross thing says you cross. You just like if I feel like your best bet is if there's a crossing guard. Like a crossing guard will 9 times out of 10 stop these motherfuckers from doing anything. And like there's the one that's over. I go like by to the gym. I see her. She's nice. It's so like the cross guard is a different story. If there's a crossing guard, it's like it's usually pretty chill. Like you can safely cross there. But if there's no crossing guard, then you're going to get invaded by attacking cars, hitting your bike, and then breaking every bone in your body and destroying your bike. But I mean, breaking every bone in your body. Basically in like a giant full body cast, like a cartoon character, you're gonna be fucked. Like I mean, there are like some motorcycle airbags and shit. They're experimental. It's probably better than nothing. But if one of those shit went off, like for no reason, like your backpack scraped against it, you're fucked. Like that shit would be scary as hell. It's like you really just gotta just trust your instincts and cross where it's safe to cross. Don't cross into bullshit. Don't cross where Like the crossing things, I feel like 9 times out of 10, it's like I'm looking for like 4 more fucking things of cars turning and all this shit on top of just that. So I usually go down there on the sidewalk and then cross over there because I'm just looking 2 ways. I'm not looking for people turning too. Because people that turn, they might not even see you, and you'll just be dead before you even get across there. I mean, think about it, you know? It's fucked up, you know? It's not a fast car hitting you, it's a slow car just like grinding your body into paste, you know? And it's like, oh yeah, my bad. I shouldn't. I didn't have time to like look behind me and see that. You know, it's like just don't minimize any risk possible. You know, I mean, I keep biking like I do. I'll probably get into some crazy accident. I'm just praying it's like just me just falling on my ass again, like on some wet wood chips or something. You know, not some like car accident. That's bad. That's really bad. You know, like I mean, even if I almost like dinged some guy's car and ran my bike into it, I'd still feel really bad. I mean, I might not be hurt, but I'd still be like, okay, well, I just got to talk to this guy. Got to pay him for whatever this would cost. I mean, like to make him aware. I mean, it's the right thing to do. That's why I try to avoid everything, hitting other cars hitting me. You know, like just in general, just being a nuisance on the road. Try not to do that. Like if there is like a sidewalk cut through a neighborhood thing with lower traffic, like do that, even if it's longer, just do that. Save yourself the trouble. Save yourself the whole thing of like fucking clogging up traffic. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, remember we were all biking with Mike at the thing. Oh, hey Mike.
What's up?
Not much. We're just talking about biking. We're talking about, he's talking about how like it'd be a stick in the road, it could fuck you up biking. Like yeah, wet wood chips, sticks. Like remember Chadwick? We were all biking down like the crazy nature trail, and like they were just like it was like dodge the horse poop, dodge the big rock, dodge like the roots that are coming up, like there's a big root there, so you got to go over the other roots, like and it's like all this is happening while you're going like downhill, like it's insane. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. Thankfully, made it out there without getting too fucked up. But like, goddamn, dude. I mean, seriously. Sometimes my reaction time is like, so I just can't even. I can't even hit the goddamn thing in time. So like sometimes I'm kind of riding the brake a bit because I'm just like, okay, like let's, I don't know what's like what bullshit's coming around this corner, so I gotta be
Right.
careful. It was fun though. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It was just like, holy shit. Yeah, yeah, wooden boards, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dude, I would shit my pants if I was doing something like that. I'd have to be wired on some good shit to be like able to like keep that pinpoint accuracy to keep on these tiny wooden boards going down like a like a million miles an hour down there. Like it just like I would just be shitting my pants, dude. I'd be so fucking terrified. I don't know how any human being can just be like, yeah, I can do this. I'm sure they put you in a whole knight's armor suit to go down there, but it's just still like, damn. Like, you just yeah, yeah. I know it's like failure is not an option. Don't even consider failure. Just be like 100% mind focused on every slat and just like keeping just flying down there and the closest to the center as possible. Like seriously. but also like yeah, you have to be like yeah, you just got to get that perfect biker thing where you're like seeing what's in front of you and down there to correlate with what's going down there. Like it's just I've been in the biker zone before. It's really great. Like there's a certain time where you're just like this is perfect. Like I'm in the zone. I'm here. I'm just like fucking killing it. Mm. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's got the wind in your face, you know, you just got and it's just like exactly what it is. Like even just using your muscles so much and just being able to coast and just keep your feet down, even just swing your feet at the sides. It's like your bike just fucking takes you right down the hill. It just feels so good. It feels like it's like I deserved it because I just biked up this huge fucking hill. So, you know, it's like that's the thing. I like the e-bike, but I feel like the e-bike is just not the same as just like a nice bike ride. Like I don't know. You know, like don't get the e-bike is fun and it's got me smiling and it's got me like, yeah, woo, like let's tear these hills up. But it's also just like at the end of it, at the end of like a normal bike ride, I'm like, yeah, like I'm just like pumping, I'm like chest pumping, cardio, all this. I'm like, that was good, that was good. But then after an e-bike thing, I'm just like, I enjoyed that ride. You know, it's not like that deep, like, yeah, like stronger, faster, harder. You know, it's just like, you know, it's like that was fun. I enjoyed that. But then life continues as normal. You don't get that little bit stronger that you do like when you've been biking all day and you're just like, yeah. Like you know, next time you go biking, you're just gonna kick ass twice as hard. So biking is so much fun. People hate on biking so bad, but it's like honestly, when you live in somewhere where like it's you got enough shit around you that you could like afford to bike and like, you know, go to the store, go to a couple restaurants, you know, go like to some whatever place. I can do that. Like I could just go bike there, you know? I can go out like to what's a bullshit place? You know, I could go to like the fucking like Acme. I could go to the gym, you know? And I could bike there and back. You know, it's nice. It's nice to be able to do that. Now, for some people, like it might not be in the cards for them. But if you live out rurally, you know, you can go and like bike some roads, some paths, some fields. You know, it's pretty cool. If you live out in an urban place, like you know, probably just got to bike with traffic because the sidewalks are so filled. But I mean, you know, oh well, you know, watch out for like crazy rage drivers that are like biker biking in the street thing. That's why I fucking didn't hit that green light. I'll kill that motherfucker biker. Ah! That's how some people do be with bikers, bro. I swear to God. But it's like, look, man, I'm here. I'm biking. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. You know, like, I'm just trying to bike because I can't afford a fucking, you know, the $30,000 new car. You know, without taking out a mortgage on it. Yeah, yeah. And that And, yeah, no, no. Yeah, that's
That's why me and
basically
Jake
yeah,
always
how I
bring
am.
those camel bags with
Did I show
those
you guys on
shoes
here?
on it.
Did I show you guys here that I found like $9? Look at that. That's a five. These are like a couple $1 bills. And I just found that was just like someone like threw that behind like a wall at this like event center where they do weddings. I was just like, was someone blowing money out the money cannon or something? Like, how did this even get like in this bush over here? So that was interesting. It's now I'm not gonna lie. I mean, now I'm not gonna lie. There was like a homeless camp that was like somewhat similar to like close to that, but I was just like, this is not in that homeless camp. This is like over in this bush way over here, you know? And I'm just like, well, a homeless guy, like I think I saw him there before, right? Like I was just biking around and I was taking like a new route, so I came over there. And like the dude had like clothes and pockets and shit, so I feel like he would just have that in his pockets. I don't think he'd have like I don't know why he would just throw your money, and it's not all in one space, mind you. It's like all over the place. There's like a five and a one there. There's a one there, a one there, and a one there. So it's like, so it looks like I don't even really know, honestly. I don't know where the fuck the money came from. I mean, I just think it was a money cannon at some fucking, wedding or some shit. Yeah, it was, I mean, you're just not thinking about it when you see dollar bills on the ground because you're like, damn, it's been like fucking like 5, 10 years since I last saw a dollar. I saw like a $20 bill somewhere, got it, and I was like, this is the best day of my life. I found $20, you know? It was great. But yeah, finding that $9, I mean, shit, I'm just like, that's $9. You know, that's that's stocks right there. I could buy a stock for $9. I'm doing good.
Nice. No, I'm in bed. I don't have a shirt on.
I know. Meanwhile, I'm in like the one thing, all fucking naked, butt ass naked. Like, yeah. Yeah, you just can't care about shit like that. You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, see the guy naked. Okay, who cares? Like, yeah, what? Come here and see my naked balls. I don't fucking care. Uh, yeah, but I don't think Kick would like
I'm
that. I
actually
don't think a
trying to
lot of
fall
these things would
asleep,
like
so
it.
I could actually fall asleep on you guys.
Yeah, well, yeah, Mike might fall asleep, guys. We never know. We never know. Okay, yeah. No, I mean, not really. I mean, I could go on to a rant about a bunch of things. I was thinking about some like religious stuff, and like, there's like a whole fucking thing with religion too, but I don't know about that. I mean, that's like a whole goddamn hour long conversation right there. But it's not even that. It's just like the idea of religion and just because you see things like NXVIM or whatever, like these cults that have like a religious like kind of thing, and you're just like, well, how many of these are real, and how many of them are just like fake bullshit things, fake bullshit cults, but they just like scammed enough people that they were able to like still be around today. I don't know. It's difficult. No, yeah, I get it. Because it's just like when you got these things where it's like some of the churches are nice. Like there's the one by me, and they do like the food drive and they help people out. Like I think it's good. But some of them they're like always asking for money, and what are they really doing to help people in the area? It's like this shit is evil. If Jesus, like I don't know what the whole deal is with him. I haven't met him, but I feel like he would be so fucking pissed off at you guys just taking money to live in the lap of luxury while these other people are suffering. Like, yeah, I mean, take some money so that you can live and like, whatever. But like, don't take like all this money. Don't harass people about not giving enough money at the church. Like, just chill the fuck out. Like, don't be doing shit like that. That's wrong. That's bad. Some fucking
Yeah,
people,
I
man. I
agree with
swear.
you.
And I don't know, man. I just feel like people need to free their minds from all kinds of thing like that. You know, like you just got to be human. You know, if you feel like some people got to be destroyed, they got to be destroyed. You know, like you can't be like, oh, thou shalt not kill. But it's just like, no. Even in the Bible, it's like, oh yeah, yeah. If you kill someone, but they're like evil and bad, and they're trying to hurt you, it's all chill. You still go to heaven. Like it's cool, bro. Like don't worry about it. You know. But it's like if you kill with evil intent, you're just like, yes, I'm going to kill him and take all of his money. I'm going to kill him and I'm going to take his wife from him. I'm going to kill him and do this. You're going to hell. You're going to hell. But if you're just like these people are evil, they're subjugating us, they're enslaving us, they're hurting us, and you go and you fucking like bash their fucking heads in and like, fucking just it's all chill. That's all chill, bro. He was hurting you. He was acting in a way that was evil and monstrous. You killed him. It's chill. It's just don't kill for stupid reasons. That's what it is. It's, people just like twist the words from the Bible, and it gets crazy. It gets crazy. It's but then again, it's like the Bible is so big and so huge. How could you expect these people to read all this shit? You know, that's why they got to have a whole Bible school dedicated to it to teach like all this shit because there's so much. There's different kinds of Bibles. It's like sometimes you're just thinking like, can we all just be like nice, logical, kind, decent people and just kind of leave this shit for the theologists and just be vibing, like just help people out, do this, do that, not because of a religious reason, because it's the right thing to do. Chill. No need for this fucking like zealotry, this anti such and such group. Like we're all just vibing. Who cares? As long as someone's not hurting some other people, then like just live and let live. It's yeah. But that's why we got to know what some people are doing, what people are up to. It's hard to know. People try to tell you like these guys are the enemy, these guys are the enemy. I don't know who's the enemy. I want to know who's the enemy because if we all know who the enemy was, we just go and destroy them. They'd be gone. No more enemy. Humanity is safe for now. Yeah, but I'm not at liberty to say who the enemy really is. I mean, obviously, I talk shit about Israel and that, but it's so much deeper than that. I feel like there are groups out there and people that we just don't even know exist and somehow use this wealth and power and knowledge to control people from the background like a puppet master. But you just got to keep on reading, keep on conversing with people and learning about the world, learning about powerful companies, corporations, individuals, important people throughout history, and just learning about things that repeat themselves a lot throughout human history. Greed.
Oh yeah.
Because people have the ability to stomp all of this fucking shit out. We just got to know, like, yeah, these guys are bad. They're the bad guys. Get rid of them. Because, I mean, come on. I mean, bad guys are bad. They got to go. We can't have bad guys. But like the really bad guys, there's like bad guys that are on the street, like they rob and they steal and they do that. And they're bad guys, but like they don't have a lot of influence. They're just like like you wouldn't want to run into them in like a dark alley, but they're not that like ooh super smart whatever. Like got all this influence and power and can buy people out and do that. Like that is real power. That is real influence that could be used in a very negative way and harm a lot of people. That's why you always got to look up at like corporations because corporations can fuck shit up when they're not held accountable. Yeah, okay, but you would say like drug smuggling is different than a guy that works as like a tile worker or like uh like a gardener or something. I mean, a lot of them like I'm talking about the guys that work the good jobs, not the guys that are doing smuggler jobs and shit, and they're just doing that as like a cover job. That's crazy. Yeah, and obviously a big difference there. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean that's fair, you know. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Mm.
And I feel like Mexico still has to get its shit together with like all the cartel shit going down there, you know. But I feel like in the future there could be a thing where Mexico and America are on better terms, and I could even see well, I don't know, I don't know. It depends. It depends. Ah, jeez, I should go out. Okay, well, what were you thinking? I mean, is it good to end the podcast? You think? I mean, yeah. Have a good one. All right. I'll see you guys. Bye bye.